What is up, guys? Welcome back to CrimsonCX and welcome back to the second episode of Season 5 of OpenTTD. So you'll remember last episode, what we did is we made a simple passenger line from London East to Southend, and then all the way up here somewhere we made some industrial stuff by Norwich. If I can remember where Norwich is, there it is. So around here, very short route, makes us a fair bit of money, about 900 quid. But our train's making us a little bit more, mainly because it's just going back and forth quite consistently. Just living a life, living a dream. But we've got stuff to do. So, with that in mind, do you want to hear the plan? Well, I'm thinking now of making a sort of west station. So we've got London East, which is like Fenchurch Street. We've basically built the whole C2C network. But now I think that maybe a station around here, which could basically be the sort of Marylebone, Paddington-esque sort of service, sort of stop. So what we're going to do is flatten the land here. That will cost us a fair bit. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but we're going to make a station. So we're going to do British station platforms. I'm going to do 2 this time. And we'll actually see what this looks like. So we want it to go as close as we can, because basically, I wouldn't be surprised if in a while it'll go along here all the way, and we'll have something interesting going on with a massive Marylebone-Paddington combination. So there's London, or let's just call it London. So it's this station, and I think our aim is Reading, which is about here. Now, naturally, we need to come up with the best place for Reading station to go. Now, I think that maybe it shouldn't be as big, but it's a big station, so maybe like 2 tracks, 1. Okay, so I've got to do 1 each, is what I think it's trying to say. We do need to deal with the leveling though. If we level it like here, and then I know there, and then also there, I think that will work perfectly. So here, does here look alright? I think it's the best option we've got at the moment, so maybe just do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's get it to 7. So that's Reading station. Now the aim is basically connect them up with our limited funds. That costs 7 grand. Probably because it's, yeah, we're going to need a lot of money for this. We're going to probably get into a lot of loan problems today. We'll get the loan up to 120. That doesn't feel good. I'm going to use a lot of it. Let's see, 3 grand. The only positive is it's fairly direct. Do we want to serve Slough? I kind of feel that there should be an option to serve Slough, but at the moment, maybe not. But we need a sort of way of eventually having a sort of maybe a commuter service around sort of High Wycombe, Slough, Woking, that sort of thing. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can actually refurb it at some point. Let's get rid of this though. I've just noticed that this could be a problem. Let's level that down and make sure we know where we're going. So there's going to be a slight change in the track, but that's alright. This is going to cost a lot. It's all this farmland, man. It's doing us a lot of damage. We'll go to here. So it's a short thing, but hopefully it will do the job. And then we'll get another thing like here. Don't know why there's always some sort of loud car or van go along my street. Always has to ruin the video. Thanks for that. And now the dog's kicking off. Amazing. Okay, let's get rid of the trees. What I was going to say is that some person didn't remind me that I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4 to make it a lot easier. So I am going to start doing that from now on, just as it will make things easier for me, and hopefully easier for you to watch, ideally. It's always that dog, I tell you. Like, you don't know what it's like. Alright, we've got it in. That's it done. And it didn't take too much. At least we didn't have to take out any more of the loan, which is always a positive. We do need to work out where we're going to put this depot. and obviously provisions for hopefully eventually a slough station. It's been a couple hours since the last clip, but I'm finally back and we're ready to put the train in. So I think that quite simply we need something which can haul pretty good. So that's freight, metropolitan. See, I'm leaning towards that again, because again, it's not that far a route. It's 50 miles per hour, 80% reliability. I think that's the one for the job. Can we afford it? We're like little literal pounds off. It's quite sad actually. Come on. Finally. We've got no money though, so we are gonna have to like get some more funds. We'll go up, and again we're getting very poor very quickly, or very in debt very quickly. We're gonna do another 5. We've just added another 2, by the way, off camera to the train on this side, because I mean, £1,000, almost 2. We're starting to make a solid bit of money on that. And you will have also seen that we've named the stations Fenchurch Street and Paddington. Right, so let's get back to train number 3, and what we want to do is quite simply go from Paddington to Reading, and yeah, simple as that basically. Let's see it in action. Here it goes. Going along, we've also signalled it in case I had another train, and for eventually when this service will go even further, and there'll probably be junctions, and also maybe a station for like Slough and all that. We'll see. But let's see, because obviously it's going to take some time for the train to get in. This one, passengers, mail, alcohol, building materials and foods. There's a lot going on here. Obviously it needs to basically register that it's an active station, and then hopefully we'll start getting some people coming in. Maybe it's just worth going back and forth, so we'll let the train go. That has risen very quickly, jeez. That's insanity, come on. It's gonna be like 400 people by the time the train gets here. Right, this is gonna be a full load instantly, you can pretty much tell. It's gonna struggle to get all those people, but for now, that's a full train. I think that's 30 times 5 carriages actually. 60, 90, 120, so we're transporting 150 people at the moment. So the train has reached top speed, it's going along, and let's go over here. I would have thought like £2,000 from this. 2, maybe 3. Not gonna jinx it, just gonna see what happens. Let's see. What are we gonna get? Can't really even see the train, but we know it's stopped. What have we got? All £4,000, that's really good. That's a good thing to have. Obviously, we're going to struggle a little bit more with Reading, because obviously it's a bit smaller, but hopefully it will start to get a bunch of people. So off the train goes, and we're in a good position, I think. Right, this video hasn't been very long yet, so what is the natural next step? I mean, the thing is, I don't know if Paddington, I mean, we could do High Wycombe, and then where's Oxford's there? Banbury's not far. I mean, Banbury's really far actually. That's going to be a long-term project. Banbury's kind of closer to like Birmingham at that point. That will be eventually sort of recreating the Chiltern and West Coast main lines, I think, will be the shout. Maybe a train to Basingstoke, but it'd have to be on another platform, you would have thought. No, we won't do that. Should we build like a little tram route in London? Because I think that could be pretty lucrative. It could even be something which we transport people from Paddington to Fenchurch Street and all around. So if we start a little simple line, I don't think that will hurt too much. But if we just, and I go from here to here, and it just loops around to here, and then up to there, and then along to here. What have I just done? Didn't want to do that. Cool, get rid of that. Come on, get rid of it. And then up and down, and then we'll have the stop about here. Can we do that? Is that good? Is that good enough? Okay, so that's Fenchurch Street. It now connects. And then maybe a station in the middle. Old Town Hall, okay. And then we'll do one which connects up to Paddington, I think. I think that should connect to Paddington. We do have the control option. So we can connect that up to Paddington, perfect. It's hot in the UK once again, but I complain about this literally every month now because it's always this. Which is a shame, but there's nothing I can do about it. Come on, what vehicles do we have? And that looks alright. We've even got horses, that's how far back we are. How about we just buy one of these and then, I don't know, duplicate it. So go, no, we don't want you to go to the depot. You're already at the depot. We'll make you go to Fenchurch Street, Old Town Hall, and Paddington, and do that consistently. And then let's just clone you. We'll do 3 of them. So they should all have the same details. So if we just gradually get them to unload, that will be pretty perfect. They'll all be very bunched up together, but hopefully that will be okay. Will these get a lot of people? I mean, you would have thought so, because... Oh, is there no way for it to... There's no way for it to turn. I should have thought that. Let's get that going. Get a turning loop. That was a bit of a flawed issue with me. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But they're moving now, which is a good start. Should we check how all our trains are doing? So 22 grand, 5 grand, 13 grand. So that's a good start, I think. Hopefully we'll start to notice that we have a lot more money without just spending stuff. I'm trying to think of the natural next place. Now we've got trams going in London. There's always maybe a south route, which could go to Brighton maybe. What is the natural next step? Maybe a Fenchurch Street, a second Fenchurch Street line. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure about that. Should we build a second station at Fenchurch Street, second platform? We'll do British platform, British, can't even say my own country's name. It's not very good. 1 and 7. Got another one then. Okay, so it makes sense to me that for this to work, we should have the current service divert onto this platform, which should be fine. Shouldn't have any problems with that. We've got a new railway locomotive. We'll deal with that, and a new tram. Shame that we've just built the tram line, but there you go. So we can just do this without destroying with the bomb tool, which is good. And then it means that the train can keep going and we can plan out something good. Obviously there's the thing of eventually we'll probably duplicate the lines, but for now that's not really of concern just yet. So let's get this going. Yeah, I think that Chelmsford is the natural next spot. That cost a lot of money, man. We'll do 1 actually, because we could probably slot in a station pretty well, like here even. Chelmsford Mill.
So now I have completed the train line. It now goes from London Fenchurch Street to Chelmsford Mill up to Colchester now, so it's a sort of 3-station line. We got the depot going, so let's just get once again another train. We've got quite consistent with the train we use, so rail motor, 12,058% reliability. That's a bit of a gamble, I don't think I'll go for that. We do need to speed it up though if we want a chance of getting the Metropolitan. We're probably going to have to take out even more of a loan, but we'll pay it back eventually. Hopefully. Let's just get then, where are the carriages? We'll get some more of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't afford any more. I think 4 will be the shout. And then, yeah, that's perfect. And what we're going to do is make it go this route of Colchester Chelmsford Mill, I guess. Fenchurch Street, and then obviously on the way back, stop at Chelmsford again. So with that in mind, we can get that going, and hopefully we'll notice some more. Okay, not the way I was hoping you were going to go. I thought you were going to go that way, but alright. 10 you round if you're going to play like that. I think it's quite obvious how to get to Colchester. Unless I've... Alright, that makes more sense. It was my fault for being an idiot and not completing it. Only I can make that sort of mistake. I'll let the train off. It makes more sense now. So hopefully with all these going, we'll gradually get more and more money, and hopefully we can start paying off this loan, because I don't really like having this big a loan at the moment. How's this train doing? We haven't checked on it in a little while. I mean, it's full. 20 grand this year, last year 14 grand. And with 20 grand this year, only about halfway through, so that is a good sign. The other train is still going through. It's had a breakdown, but it always has the depot as an option. And yeah, that is pretty perfect. But yeah, that is it for episode 2. Thank you very much for watching. I've been CrimsonCX, and I will see you next time for another OpenTTD video. Goodbye.